Hello you guys, and welcome back to another vlog. Happy Tuesday. I just finished eating my breakfast / lunch. In this vlog, I'm going to bring you guys through my week and bring you guys through the things that I do to stay off my phone. I think that I can just be a little bit better at that. I've gotten into the habit of scrolling on my phone as soon as I wake up and also right before I go to bed, so I just want to be intentional about not doing that. I'm about to head out on a walk, and I find that that is one of the best ways for me to clear my mind, stay off my phone, and just get a breath of fresh air. I'm gonna put my earmuffs on for the first time this season. I don't think it's too cold, but I'm gonna wear a thinner jacket so to keep my ears warm. You guys, it is such a gorgeous day. So sunny, a little bit of crispiness to the air. Beautiful. Guys, it is 4:47 and literally so dark. I just have my blinds, like they were open, letting natural sunlight in, but I'm going to have to turn on. Okay, that is better. Alright you guys, I am home alone and I'm gonna cook myself some dinner. I'm going to do a surf and turf moment and cook some shrimp with steak. I am currently letting my shrimp run underwater. I had to turn it off so I could film this clip so it wasn't so loud, but I'm just gonna do butter and garlic shrimp, and then I use honestly butter and garlic for everything because that's what I'm going to base the steak in as well. I'm gonna cover my steak in actually salt right now. Here is the shrimp. I'm just going to remove the tails. Okay, here's the chopped up garlic, and then this is the butter that I'm going to use. And then honestly, I love garlic so much, so I'm going to take a couple full pieces and use it when I baste my steak. Honestly, maybe that one big chunk is good enough, and I will cut it up. Alrighty, I am sat here eating my meal. I'm actually almost finished and it tastes so good. I cannot wait to make this again tomorrow because I got 4 of these steaks that were on sale at Trader Joe's and then a pack of shrimp to divvy up throughout the days. But as I was cooking, I was like, wait, this is such a good way to unplug, which is kind of the theme of this video. So I didn't really plan it like that, but unintentionally we can just add this to the things that I've been doing to stay off my phone. I've been on my cooking grind lately and I've been really enjoying it, and I love that it's hands-on because I literally cannot go and grab my phone because first of all, I don't want to make my phone dirty, and I also don't want to make my food dirty by touching my phone. So cooking is a great option to get off your phone, and even baking, that's another good option. I baked some muffins over the weekend. Actually, they're okay, pretty decent, but I just had some blackberries that I needed to get rid of, and so I just searched on Google blackberry muffins and chose the recipe with the highest ratings. So I'm gonna finish this meal and then I will probably, well, I have to clean up. So I have to clean up the mess in the kitchen and then also the mess in my room, and then we'll see what happens from there. Maybe read some more. I also have a glass of orange juice, which pairs so nicely with this meal. This is fresh orange juice from Trader Joe's. Chef's kiss. Okay, folks, I am just sat at my desk and I'm going to start editing. Well, not editing, just like uploading the videos of the vlog that's gonna go up this Saturday. There's a whole organization process that I kind of go through. While I do this though, I wanted to share that when I was on my walk today, I had an urge to pick up blogging again, and that is so random, but I actually used to have a blog a while back when I was in university, and I would just write about different topics and just share my thoughts on certain things, and it was more, I guess, reflective. I actually want to see if I can find it. I didn't delete it, but like I kind of like shut it down so that no one could really see it anymore. Okay, it's here, but yeah, it looks awful. So in the about me it says, "Hey, my name is Naomi and I believe it's no accident that you found yourself here on my blog page. I'm so glad that you are here. I'm 22 years old. Wait, This was like 3 years ago, I guess. I currently live in Ontario, Canada. I love Jesus, people, coffee, fitness, and any chance to be outside and all of God's creation. Over the years, I've also developed a love for journaling, and it's become a really important aspect of my time with the Lord. In other words, I love expressing all that God is working in me through writing. So I created this blog to share what I've learned in hopes that it will encourage or challenge you. Welcome to my online journal. Why is that kind of cute? You see, I don't know where all my posts are, and I don't know how to log in because I did it on WordPress. If I did, I would probably start fresh. Oh, guys, I got in. Private. Yeah, I privated them all. Okay, this is kind of cute. Like, I literally have blog posts since 2019. Oh my gosh. I got real personal here, guys. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, this is such a throwback. I'm going to have to reflect on if I want to bring this blogging back. I feel like writing, or I guess in this case, like typing, allows me to express myself and like my inner thoughts in a way that sometimes I'm just not able to do through talking, because writing and typing allows me to kind of slow down and process my thoughts, where when I'm talking I'm just kind of rambling. And if I do want to talk on a topic and for it to make sense, then it's better when I type it all out and have bullet points and stuff. So then it's like, okay, if I'm going to do that, I might as well just make it a whole writing thing. Anyways, I feel like that's another good way for me to get off my phone and unplug, to write and reflect. Okay, guys, I shut off my phone for the night. I'm just going to leave it here charging, and now I'm going to do a quick workout. I use the Form app, and they have a weekly schedule, and today's workout is only 20 minutes, so I'm gonna get that accomplished. And again, another great way to stay off the phone. It is 8:05 in the evening at night. Right after work, I cooked the same meal that I cooked yesterday, but this time, instead of the raspberries, I had the whole little array of foods. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so tired. Hold on. I had the shrimp and the steak and the avocado with Parmesan cheese instead of the raspberry, and it was so good. It was such a good way and much needed to balance out the other flavors. Anyways, I am tired. I'm ready to go to bed, but I'm also craving a journal session and just a good release of my thoughts and my emotions, and so I'm going to do that tonight. I might have said that I was going to do that yesterday, but I'm not satisfied, so I'm going to keep writing and keep journaling and keep being reflective and slowing down enough to do so. I didn't work out today, and I don't plan on it, but that's okay. I did go on a walk this morning, actually, so I did get some physical activity in. What did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I wanted to share that in the collection of things that we can do to be able to disconnect from our phones, hanging out with people in real life. And I think I am realizing this week how crucial and important that is for our mental health and our well-being and our souls. So this evening I spent some extra time just lingering in the dining room and in the family room with my family, got in some good laughs, and then on Monday I didn't vlog or start this vlog then, but on Monday I had met up with a friend for dinner and caught up with her, and it had been a while since I'd seen her, so that was really good as well, and it just so needed. The moments with people have been the most memorable for me this week. I think especially because I work from home and I'm on my laptop all of the day. I do talk to people, but it's just virtually, and I think that in-person interaction just makes a world of a difference. And so I'm actually gonna hang out with a friend on Sunday as well. Well, I'm gonna go to church, and then after I'm gonna meet up with a friend, so that'll be good as well. You know, just people are good. Okay, I know this probably sounds so silly, but this angle is one of my dream angles, like this camera angle where you guys are placed on my counter. And I can finally accomplish it because number one, I got a wide angle lens, so it just captures more without it looking weird. And I also got better lighting in my washroom. Look at this. No lighting. Lighting. No orangeness anymore. I'm so happy. With that being said, let's do some skincare. This cream is so cool. It has vitamin C capsules inside. So fun. These 3 products I got sent to me by Anua and Skin 1004, but these would be 3 products that I would definitely repurchase. This is the Heart Leaf Pore Deep Cleansing Foam. It's so good. Like, look, it's almost done. This is the Anua Niacinamide 10% and TXA 4% dark spot correcting serum. And then this is the Centella Probiotica Intensive Ampoule. This stuff is so good. I got a facial this past weekend, and honestly at this point I'm kind of making it my personality, but I just have to tell you guys something. I have this pimple here and I'm so tempted to pop it, but my what? Rewind. The lady who did my facial, she was explaining to me that because I pop my pimples here, the bacteria spreads, and then that's why I keep getting them, which honestly makes a lot of sense. And I don't know, I just never thought of it in that way. I just thought that this was just a problem area, and I don't know, there was some other issue, but what she said makes sense, and so we're working on this. But this pimple here, I've got to not pop it so that the bacteria does not spread. Okay, I had to change out of my sweater into a t-shirt because the sweater was just making me feel too overstimulated. I was getting warm and the t-shirt was just better. Guys, I wanted to talk about, I think, the most important way that we can get off our phones and disconnect and unplug, especially if you're a Christian. Reading God's word. This always does wonders for me, like truly. I don't know how it does that. I mean, it is the living word of God. I think it's so crazy to think about, like, God gave us this, and whenever I open this, it's truly such an escape and just so good. I think one way that I have grown in terms of Bible reading this year is remembering that this isn't a fairy tale fiction book. This is, number one, inspired by the Holy Spirit, the living word of God, and it's also historical. Like, Jesus actually lived. This is an account of things that have actually happened. And you know, sometimes I forget that. And actually, the verse of the day I think is so fitting. John 6:35. Jesus said to them, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me shall not hunger, and whoever believes in me shall not thirst. Okay, I'm just kidding. I thought that was another verse. It's actually what I read today in Luke. That is a very good verse. But what I actually meant was Luke 4:4. It says, and Jesus answered him, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone. This is when Jesus is in the wilderness and is being tempted by the devil. I think that either Matthew or Mark has a little bit more to it. Matthew 4:4. Matthew records it as, but he answered, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that comes from the mouth of God. Okay, I am going to journal and read the Bible and then head off to sleep. This morning I had leftover coffee. I make a big pot of coffee in the morning, and yesterday there was a lot of leftover that I didn't want to go to waste, so I put it in a mason jar, put it in the fridge, and then I warmed it up this morning in the microwave. It did not hit the spot. I'm so disappointed. You guys, it's only Thursday. Well, like, actually, thank God it's Thursday and tomorrow is Friday, but this week has felt like the longest week ever, and I don't know why. I don't know why some weeks feel longer and others don't. It is so cold outside today. I haven't even been outside, but I can just tell it's so cold because my room is so cold. I should actually turn on my heater, but I didn't go for my walk this morning, so I think I'm going to do a lunchtime walk. I'm so thankful because the sun is shining today, and that just makes the world of a difference. Yesterday it was so gloomy, and don't get me wrong, gloomy days can be super cozy, but when it's cold, the sun is very much needed. I actually think that I want to do my Pilates workout right when I come back from a walk, like do a quicker walk and then do my workout from the format. I'm out of breath, but I just finished my workout and I'm so glad that I chose to do that. Not gonna lie, I was spread. As the morning went on, I was spiraling a little bit and just feeling so meh and down and sad, and I couldn't even really pinpoint why, but that was so good for the mental. I haven't gone on a walk yet, and I don't think I'm going to. Maybe later, but it's just so windy and cold and I just don't feel like doing that right now. So at least I got this workout in and I'm feeling much better to to be able to conquer the rest of my day. How do I make this like lighter, because it's kind of like bright, you know what I mean? Hello you guys, and happy Saturday. I already did my grocery shopping today and ran my errands. I went to Whole Foods today instead of Farm Boy, and it was so much fun. It is currently 2:07 and I'm just now putting on makeup. I wasn't going to put on makeup, but now I just feel like getting ready for the rest of my day because I do still have some things planned. I think I'm going to do my nails at home today. I actually have some more errands to run with my mom, and I want to quickly stop by Winners because I want to see if they have more skincare headbands. I have the ones that I use all the time, like the green, the blue, the pink, and then I have a black one as well. But I'm getting kind of bored of them, and so I want to see if Winners has some cute, fun ones. Just to spice things up a little bit. I've had these ones for a very long time. Yesterday, it was actually my birthday, and I turned 26, which yesterday, honestly, I could have almost cried thinking about it. Today, I'm feeling a lot more hopeful about turning that age. Just seems so old to me. I don't know, yesterday it just felt heavy, but today, like I said, I'm feeling a lot more hopeful. I also just signed up for a hot mat Pilates class, which I am so excited about. I've been wanting to try it for a very long time but just never got around to it, and I finally found a studio that resonates with me. As cringe and weird as that sounds, I'm just looking forward to going to this studio. So that class is this Wednesday, I believe. It's been a while since I've found a good rhythm and routine with working out and just things that I've enjoyed doing. This is the lip balm that I've been loving. It's the Ole Henriksen peptide lip treatment, and also that reminds me that Rode got back to me and they actually gave me a refund for the lip peptides, which is awesome because I was thinking that maybe they would send me another one, and then I thought about it and I'm like, I don't really want to use Rode anymore. I think I've just seen too many problems with it, specifically the lip peptide though, or the whatever it's called. I still have the blush, which I love. It's just the lip product that made me nervous. Okay, I have all my things here set up to be able to do my nails, and I have my little phone stand here because I think I'm going to make a TikTok out of it. Luckily, I only have nail polish left on my thumb. Usually taking off the nail polish is what takes so long doing my nails, but it'll be quicker because I don't have to do that. I think today I'm gonna go with a neutral color and layer Bare My Soul and Bubble Bath by OPI. Alrighty, the nails are done and they're this very pretty neutral color. I love how just neutral and simple they are, and I'm just so glad to have them done. However, guys, this is the top coat that I use. It's a Korean brand. There's this website that I get it off of, and I don't even know how this happened, but it started turning yellow and just acting all weird. So then I took some of this alcohol because I was like, okay, let me see if I can wipe off the yellow color and just see what's going on. But then it ruined this brush and this is gone, unless I can find a new brush. But like, how will I find one that will match the size of this? Anyways, this is ruined and I'm upset because I've only used this for like 3 times and I'm gonna have to get a new one. And now the gel or top coat on my pinky is looking funky. At least I was able to finish the set of nails, and finding a new top coat will be a later problem when I do my nails again. Anyways, my battery is gonna die, so I'm gonna wrap this clip up here. I did get my Dyson, so let me just charge this up and then I'll show you guys, not my Dyson, my Shark. Okay guys, this is my hair done with the Shark Flex Fusion. At first the curls were super tight, but it's been a little bit since I've done it and they're slowly falling, and so I'm starting to like it more and more. I'm interested to see what it looks like in the morning after I sleep on it, and then what it looks like when I do a little bit of touch-ups. I imagine it needing a couple touch-ups in the morning. Anyways guys, I'm super tired, like stumbling over my words, so I'm gonna get ready to go to sleep and actually go to sleep. I've got church tomorrow. I'm hanging out with my friend. We're going to, I feel like this is, I already said this, that we're going to the Christmas market in Toronto, so that'll be fun, and I plan on vlogging that over on TikTok. Alrighty guys, I am getting ready to go to sleep. I'm just going to take a magnesium pill. I've been taking these every night before I go to sleep, and I would say that it's helping me have deeper sleep. And to wrap up this vlog, I wanted to talk a little bit about goal setting, because I think that The vibe of this video was me like trying to stay off my phone and stay offline more and just like do things to be offline, stay off my phone, be unplugged. Some other things that I like to do that I didn't vlog and honestly just didn't have time for this week is coloring and sewing. I haven't sewn in a little bit, but I want to make that as part of some of my Christmas gifts, so I actually have to go to the fabric store and get some fabric for that. But those are just some ideas of hobbies that maybe you can pick up as well if you are looking for ideas to keep yourself busy and off this little device here. So I feel like there are little goals like that we can set for ourselves, and then bigger goals that we have that are more like life long-term goals or bigger goals. It can get overwhelming if you have this very big picture idea of maybe what you want or what you're working towards. And I was just thinking in the shower today how it's so important to break down that bigger goal into more actionable steps. However, sometimes the flip side happens when you get so caught up in the actionable steps that you forget the bigger picture. And I think lately I've just been forgetting the bigger picture and not taking a step back and reflecting on why I'm doing the things that I'm doing and what I'm really working towards. I think sometimes it's easy to forget. Like, I may have started wanting that big term goal, but in the midst of working on those little actionable steps, you just kind of forget. But it's so important to have your why, because I think that that gets you through the times when motivation isn't there. Okay, and of course I'm about to share some Bible verses, but I will first start off by saying that it is important to work hard. It is important to steward what we have wisely. Yeah, just be diligent in our work. So Proverbs 6:6-11. Go to the ant, O sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. Without having any chief office or ruler, she prepares her bread in summer and gathers her food in harvest. How long will you lie there, O sluggard? When will you arise from your sleep? A little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come upon you like a robber and want like an armed man. Basically saying, like, don't be lazy. And then Proverbs 21:5. The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty. So that there's like that portion of it. Work hard, don't be lazy, set your goals, be diligent, etc, etc. But I think that there is a flip side to it. I have to constantly wrestle through, and I think when you're setting goals, it's inevitable that you will have to wrestle through. But what happens when you don't meet those goals? And how do we set those goals in light of knowing that we're not God in our life, and God is sovereign and he is ultimately in control, and we don't even know what tomorrow holds. I think Proverbs 16:9 is a good verse for that. The heart of a man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. I think that Proverbs is a really good proverb to remember that I'm not in control, and that is so hard, I think, to accept. And yeah, I don't even know if I'm fully even ready to talk about this, because I don't even think that I've fully processed things on this topic myself. I think if there's one thing that I have learned is that it's important to hold goals and desires with an open hand and surrender them to God. And I think it's easy to take that goal, take that desire, and if, like, for the purpose of my explanation, if God is like here, like, run away and keep it to ourselves and take control and like run away from God with it, when I think it's more supposed to be like turning to God and being like, these are my goals, these are my desires, help me. If this is your will, then continue to lead me and establish my steps. If it's not, then shut it down, type thing. I'm thankful that it's a journey and I don't have to have it all figured out, but God continues to walk with us through it. Anyways, thanks for coming along this week with me. I hope you guys have an amazing day, evening, morning, night, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you very soon. Bye.